I'd like to share with you on how to pull yourself out of any stressful situation extremely quick. You can also definitely use this if you're struggling to sleep at night or you're trying to go to sleep, but you have too much stress. But I'm going to show you a technique that's completely free. It's very simple. It's very quick, and it has many, many benefits. It's the fastest thing that I know of to put you in a calm state. It can actually even help increase your DHEA, which is kind of the precursor for all of your adrenal hormones. It has been shown to improve immune defense and increase oxytocin, which is kind of like they call it the love hormone, or the hormone that helps you bond with another. And it's a major pleasure hormone too. It can help lower your blood pressure, decrease your pulse rate, and increase something called alpha wave brain waves, which will help you feel attentive, calm, and totally relaxed. It'll also support your neurotransmitters, specifically dopamine and serotonin. Basically, it will put you in a state of parasympathetic balance. Okay. The parasympathetic nervous system is part of the autonomic nervous system, and it is the thing that is called rest and digest. It is the mode where your body gets into that help calm down that sympathetic nervous system. And this is based on a recent book that I'm reading called Heart Coherence 365. And let me explain what that means, that heart coherence. It's a fancy word for synchronizing your heart to your emotions, your heart to your brain. And there's quite a bit of science behind this, but it's basically a simple breathing technique to put you in a state of peace and calmness that will help you sleep and help you rest and do a lot of other cool things. 365, okay? 3 means 3 times a day. 6 means 6 breaths per minute. And so you're going to slow down your breaths a little bit. And 5 indicates 5 minutes. So basically you have this certain pattern of breathing, which is 6 repetitions per minute. And you're going to do that for 5 minutes, 3 times a day. So that's the simplicity of it, okay? So apparently the research that's done on this wavelength that you're creating, this wave of breathing pattern, creates some really amazing things to your nervous system. In fact, you probably already have learned this from other videos that I've done, but this makes it really, really simple. And I like the book because he gives the science behind it. And of course, I'm going to just add one little thing, which will make sense. So you have to make sure that it's controlled breathing. You have to make sure that it's deep and it's even. And then you want to breathe through your stomach. So you just kind of stick it out and in so you can have a nice deep breath using your diaphragm. But also I'm going to add my own little 2 cents to this. I want you to breathe through your nose because that way you'll get a little bit more CO2 to extract more oxygen. And what's interesting is you need CO2 to allow oxygen to penetrate deeper into the cells. So this really sounds just so simple, and it's like almost, can it really do that? But oh my goodness, I mean, there's been many times where in the middle of the night I'll wake up for some reason and start to think about something or some stress, and then I will start breathing, slowing it down, breathing in, breathing out, and it pulls me right out of that stress, allows me to go back to sleep. Also, getting to sleep at night, you can start doing this breathing, keeping very even in and out, 6 cycles per minute. That can help you get to sleep. And there's a really cool device called HRV, heart rate variability, that I hopefully at the time you're watching this have some more information about. I'll put a link down below to basically measure where you are on the heart rate variability, which has a lot to do with these 2 systems, the sympathetic and the parasympathetic. So you have a tool to measure where you're at, and then you can improve it over time, because this breathing technique is one of the things that will improve and increase HRV, which is heart rate variability, which has a lot to do with your health reserve and your fitness